Hey guys, Shireen here for Arcade44 in New York City. I'm at 45 Bleecker Street. I'm going to be introducing Influencer10 to you guys. I'm going to be speaking to the top underground influencers and innovators in the scene. So I'm here with Todd. Tell us, what are your expectations? What do you want to come out of this?
We really want to figure out primarily who are the influencers and how are the influencers influencing. And really then how do you use their influence to positively promote your marketing strategy, your advertising strategy.
This is our first year, so 2010. What we really wanted to have is build a platform that we can build on for the future. So 2011, what we plan on doing is expanding the program both domestically and internationally.
To have that kind of dialogue is really valuable to grow as a professional and to understand where other people are coming from.
I was really kind of interested to know more about the whole idea of how individuals could really serve to enhance and support marketing.
I suppose I'm an influencer because I'm not afraid of taking risks. I hope that I learn a lot from the people that I'm on the panel with, and I hope that people, learn a lot from me too.
And you're invited to do the same thing. Just wave your hand if you want to jump in. We'd love to hear from you.
That, you're going to get flack from people being like, okay, it's whack. Why did she do that shit? Why did they let her do it?
Macro and micro.
Every brand has a story to tell for something better.
Now, in terms of how you do stuff, it's there are so many ways.
I'm so underground, I can see me as selling out.
So can you think of a specific time when you first realized, I think I'm an influencer and I've influenced something to happen?
I was working at the Polo store, and it's kind of that's how I got a chance to really get into the game. Was I work at the Polo store, I'm gonna hook you up with some fresh little look for your concert, and that's kind of how I met Big Boy and Dre. So it's kind of when I really realized that I had a service to barter, and I was actually not a person that was asking for help, but I was actually contributing to the brands that we're building.
Do you think creating Influencer10 is something we need more of? What do you think the results are going to be?
I personally feel like you're either an influencer or not, so I don't know how much the average person can walk away with this from. Maybe they have a better understanding of the world that we all work in and live in. It's informative for especially agencies or brands.
And we discussed everything from Twitter to Lady Gaga to Kanye West to the future of CD sales. I think it went really well.
I think Heineken has always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and throughout its history, it's always managed to reinvent itself by talking to entrepreneurs and influencers and always being part of their culture.
What impressed you the most specifically today on this panel?
I think the cross-intersection of disciplines, getting all those people together, I think that really shows the spirit of, what's next and what's tomorrow.
I think one of the key elements of this discussion was all about authenticity and making sure that there was a connection with our communities.
And I think passion leads to authenticity, because if you're passionate, you'll do the research that it takes to get down, into the nooks and crannies of that brand and uncover things that people may not have known. And they'll see your passion and they'll see the authenticity of the brand.
And it was just kind of unanimous that, look, the music industry of old, just forget about it. It's dead. It's not coming back. Pour out a little liquor, do what you got to do, but it's over. And then wake up the next day and make your game plan, because if you want to succeed, you're going to have to get with the time, period.
Influencers mainly remain underground, and that's what they do. So we want to reflect that type of culture.